On this episode, I'm sharing stories you might have missed. I'm bringing you a dose of happy and an interview with one of the hottest and up-and-coming bands, Them Evils. Stay tuned, it's all coming up right now. Hey everyone, I'm Jess Fama. Welcome to another episode of Almost Fama, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so that you can see all the latest episodes and past ones too. Let's kick off the show with the headlines that you might have overlooked. In case you missed it, NBA and Lakers fans are super excited because shooting guard and power forward LeBron James will be wearing purple and gold for the next 4 years. On the second day of his free agency, LeBron decided to join the LA Lakers, agreeing upon a 4-year, $154 million deal. That's $38 million a year. Let that sink in for a second. All that money to play a sport, and yet they're cutting phys ed in schools. Kids, put down those remote controllers and your phones and go outside and start playing real sports again, because that's where the money is. In case you missed it, John Schnatter, founder of Papa John's, has been booted out of his own offices at Papa John's headquarters in Louisville, Kentucky. The decision being made after Schnatter used racial slurs on a conference call with its ad agency laundry service. In an interview with Terry Miners of 840 WHAS, Schnatter was stated that the agency was promoting that vocabulary. They pushed me and it upset me. Schnatter resigned all chairmanship and will cease all media appearances and not make any further statements to the press. And Papa John's has now announced that it will remove Schnatter's image from all of its marketing materials. For now, Schnatter remains on the board and owns 30% of the company's shares. In case you missed it, Scarlett Johansson announced that she would be stepping down from the film Rub and Tug, where she was to star as Dante Tex Gill, a transgender man who operated a massage parlor and prostitution business in Pittsburgh in the 70s and 80s. When the project was announced with Scarlett on board, backlash was immediate on social media and various news outlets, with the consensus being that the role should have gone to a transgender performer. Johansson issued a statement to Out.com saying she decided to respectfully withdraw my participation in the project. Our cultural understanding of transgender people continues to advance, and I've learned a lot from the community since making my first statement about my casting and realized it was insensitive. In case you missed it, China has banned hip-hop culture and actors with tattoos from appearing on television. The State Administration of Press Publications, Radio, Film, and Television of the People's Republic of China specifically requires that programs should not feature actors with tattoos or depict hip-hop culture. Chinese social media has responded angrily to the ban, especially after Gao Chengli, director of the administration's publicity department, outlined the 4 don't rules. Absolutely do not use actors whose hearts and morality are not aligned with the party and whose morality is not noble. Absolutely do not use actors who are tasteless, vulgar, and obscene. Absolutely do not use actors whose ideological level is low and have no class. And absolutely do not use actors with stains, scandals, and problematic moral integrity. If this were to happen here in the USA, you could say goodbye to 98% of our television and films. Be grateful for this country and for our First Amendment. It's time to smile. That's right, it's time for Almost Famous, The Happy Spot, where I'm bringing you a feel-good story because a little happy can go a long way. This episode's Happy Spot goes to Gal Gadot for literally being Wonder Woman. Gal took time off of filming the highly anticipated sequel to Wonder Woman 1984, to visit patients and staff at Innova Children's Hospital in Falls Church, Virginia, dressed in full costume. Callie Shandy, mother of a 7-month-old fighting an aggressive form of pediatric cancer, basically lives at the hospital with her daughter Carolyn, and said that this was a magical moment that they will never forget. It gave us a moment to take a break from the everyday stresses. Thank you for taking time out of your day to do this. You have fans for life. Gal now joins the likes of Robert Downey Jr., Johnny Depp, Chris Evans, and Chris Pratt, who have made hospital visits in costume. I personally think that it's really cool of any person or celebrity to give some time to bring a smile to someone's face and break up the routine for these families. The Happy Spot was brought to you by Bring the Beat Back. This company specializes in training and certifying people in first aid and CPR, and they are an affiliate of the American Heart Association. Call or email them for any need that you might have. They specialize in mom and dad classes, company trainings, and are now teaching dog and cat CPR and first aid. That's right, they're looking out for your four-legged friends. Visit them at bringthebeatback.org for more information. I'm so excited to bring you this next interview. This band is growing so fast, so make sure that you catch them live soon because their live show is full of energy, and you know what? They're outright rock and roll. They played with Zakk Wylde, The Pretty Reckless, and Alter Bridge, just to name a few, and their new single, Got Me Rocking, premiered on Loudwire, and their new EP, Rollin', Stoned, and Livin' Free, is now available on iTunes. Here's my chat with Them Evils. Hey guys, if you missed them on their 45-stop tour earlier this year, then you are missing out, so you better make sure that you go and check them out. I am here with Jake, Jordan, and David of Them Evils. What's
She's
going
absolutely
on?
right
How
about
you doing?
what she just said.
See, I wouldn't lie.
Thank you for having us. Yeah, we're stoked.
I'm stoked that you guys are here. Thanks for being on the show.
Thanks for having
We've
us.
never been to the Mint ever. Like
The
I've
Mint is a
never
great
been
show.
here as a
Yeah.
fan, as a performer, so it's nice.
And you're playing an all-ages free show.
Two-
That's rare.
Yeah, two things that never happen at our shows.
Or in Los Angeles.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, of course.
But I have to make a comment because how cool is it for a band coming up that you guys played on the main stage at Rock on the Range?
Oh my god.
It was insane.
Tell me about that.
I mean,
I was so nervous that I fucked a song up, but
Did anybody
No,
notice?
nobody noticed. So
it was just
cut that out of the interview, I guess.
Oh no, it's going in there because they'll be like, they were that good, we
I'm
didn't
kidding.
notice.
I'm kidding.
It was an incredibly humbling experience, nerve-wracking. You know, everything you wanted it to be. We were a little discouraged at first because we got rained out the day before, and we had our gear set up, sound check, ready to go, rain delay, and we just hear on the radio go straight to the next band. Them Evils is out, and we're like, what? No. And then so George got a phone call, and they were like, would you guys like to play main stage tomorrow? And we're like, yeah. So it was a fun day. It was a long day because we had to go straight from there to an acoustic show, and then straight from there drive to Cleveland and then play another show. So we did 3 shows in the day, starting with the best one. So
Yeah, it was intense.
it was cool.
What were you guys thinking when you were up there?
I was thinking, personally, don't throw up. I was
Yeah,
like,
oh my god. That
I
was there's a
was-
photo to capture that moment. It's
Yeah.
so great.
I run around in the crowd at every show and do just crazy stuff. And when I saw that we had a stadium, I'm like, I have so much room to run around. And I stayed up a little too late the night before and went straight to drink a beer right before we started our set just to calm my nerves and stuff. And then went from that to sprinting through the crowd, and it was 100 degrees, and got back up on stage, and I was just like, nope,
Yeah.
nope, don't do it. To be kind of rock and roll, but don't do it.
So when you guys were on tour, what was some things that you did to keep yourselves occupied?
drink Coors Light.
Say that again?
Drink Coors Light. Read, play guitar.
Right.
We went to a baseball game at Fenway Park in Boston, which was really
Yes.
cool.
Yeah, Boston. That's where I'm from, you guys.
I'm a Yankee fan, but
I
it
fell
was
in
cool.
love
My
with
dad's
that
a Yankee
place.
fan. Don't worry about
Okay, cool.
it. That's a bad
Uh,
thing to say.
Yeah. Just sightsee as much as possible. It's hard when you're, on such a tight schedule where you have to load in, play, then leave the same night. It's hard to be able to sightsee as much as you want to. So we kind of do that as much as we can, because who knows when we'll be back there. So you want to get the best of each experience in every place. So.
Yeah, we don't get many days off.
Yeah.
It's usually bam, 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 bam.
Well,
shows.
it's your job. That's
Yeah.
what you do.
That's what you do. It's your
But-
job.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's
saying,
not to
for all the
leisure.
musicians out there that think it's this easy thing, it's not
Yeah.
that easy.
It's a
It's
full-time
fun,
job.
but it's not the glamorous life. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bust your
Listen,
ass.
It's pretty glamorous.
Well, if you want to get to where you want to be, you have to bust your ass.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
Rome wasn't built in a day. Does that term apply?
Sure.
Yeah, it does.
I think so.
It was super cheesy, but
agree to
it's true.
disagree?
It all starts with one chisel.
There you go. That's way better. That was way better.
The
Use
things
that
you-
one. Use that one for me.
Just gonna use them both.
That's a direct quote.
Okay. You got it. No problem. No problem. Another EP.
May 4th, yeah, Rolling Stone and Livin' Free came out. Got Me Rockin' is the first single off of that.
I love that song.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. I love it too.
You can't help but rock to Got Me Rock.
That's like kind of the intention we had, so we're glad it paid off. It worked, you know. If they didn't get people to rock to it, it would have been like a little weird, you know.
And the video, who came up with the concept for that?
A lot of it was David, yeah, for the most part.
I mean, I came up with the original script and bounced it off these guys and the guy who directed it, Steven Steelman, and then from there, like everybody put a little something into it. You know, it was a group effort. It wasn't entirely me, but I'll take that credit.
The
Sure.
first idea, did that come from like you doing birthday parties and stuff and just having that in your
I
head,
threw
like,
it.
man.
That was my house that was filmed at. So I threw a lot of parties in that house back in the day. So it was something that wasn't new to me.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was great. You know,
Yeah, we
putting
all-
the whole thing together, seeing it all come to life before my eyes.
That's awesome.
It was.
Yeah, he kind of had the idea of just like crashing a party, you know, and making it like our like vibe coming into their party and like going crazy. But like we've always kind of had the idea for a house party. It's like the perfect setting for our first like big production music video because it's just such a natural thing to us, you know. And so we feel like that song in particular works really well with that environment.
And was it all your friends?
It was all friends, you know, stuff like that. It was all people that are already at our shows going nuts. So we didn't have to be like pretend to like our music, you know. They were all already into it and knew the words and stuff.
Right.
So, yeah.
All right, you guys, I would like to play a quick game with you if you're down.
Love it.
I made it up just for you guys.
Really?
Really?
I swear to God.
Bring
Normally I
it.
play a different game.
Written down.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
A lot of words on
yeah. I know, but you can't see them. This game is called The Good, The Misunderstood, or Them Evils. Dun, dun, dun.
It's named after us?
cool.
That's what I'm saying. I made it just for you guys.
Yeah.
If this all goes well, I think we have a board game franchise in the works.
We might.
But continue.
Or a phone game, at least. A phone app.
Yeah. Oh, that's the new thing. Yeah.
That's
You're
even better. That applies.
You
now.
guys can't take it as copyright right now.
right. Yeah.
All right, so The Good, The Misunderstood, or Them Evils. Let's start it off easy. The Brady Bunch.
They're the good.
The misunderstood.
I'd say good.
All right.
Do you have answers for these, or is
These are just your answers.
Oh, okay.
I just want to know. I mean, I would say The Good.
Yeah.
Brady Bunch, I mean. But I can also see how they would be misunderstood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're weirdos.
I mean, they're just stuck. They can't help it, I guess.
Breeders. Ultimate breeders.
Walt Disney and Company.
Them evils.
I would go with them.
Them evils. I was just gonna say good. I don't
Right,
know.
they took over everything. They
Yeah,
have
I know.
no,
I'm thinking back to
hesitation.
childhood. I guess I'm not
Even
applying
back
it to
then.
modern day.
even back then.
They own Bud Light, don't they?
I don't care. Bud Light sucks. Coors.
Bud Light owns Ballast Point.
Do they?
That doesn't apply to
Anyways,
Anyway.
me
See all these things you're learning, though?
me. I know.
See?
Yes. This is informational too.
The Addams Family.
The misunderstood for sure.
Yes.
We're
sure.
all
All
in
around.
agreement on that one. All around agreement.
Them evils.
Family values.
Yes, they do.
You know?
They just teach it in a different way.
Yeah, in a non-traditional sense, and I get that.
And not everybody, I mean, some people hit their kids, some don't. Who's right? Just saying. The Manson family.
Ooh,
Them evils.
them evils. Yeah.
Okay, good. Just checking.
What was your
The holy.
Them
That's
evils.
like a. Oh my God. Them evils.
The Simpsons.
The misunderstood.
The good.
Misunderstood.
Ooh, I like it.
Yeah.
I don't have a tiebreaker on that one because I'm kind of on both ends of that. Yeah. Hopefully you know this. I'm assuming you do. The Lannisters.
Ooh.
Lannister, I hardly know her. No, I don't actually. Who is the
Those
Lannister?
people are
They're the evil. Yeah.
Who's the
Yes.
Lannister family?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Oh.
That's over his head.
Pass.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We actually, I was like discussing. I'm like, I hope they knew the Game of Thrones.
Oh, you got two of us.
There we
on
go.
that.
All right, so you know, The Sopranos.
The misunderstood.
I would agree.
I would go with evils. They're a mafia family.
I'm Italian, dude.
I'm going with misunderstood too. Sorry,
Yeah.
It's
Me on
all
that
for
one?
the family.
Okay, cool.
It's all for the family.
it is. I mean, everybody has to have a job.
Yeah.
That's
Someone
the only
has to
good
take-
thing to come out of that, really.
Comes back
It's
to
for
the
the
more
family.
traditional sense.
Again, teaching different values in a different
Yeah.
way.
Yeah,
You call the Addams family misunderstood. I mean,
totally. It's just, you know, the Addams family, but like went through drugs and murder.
Okay, it's two more. Darth Vader.
The Evils. Them Evils. I forgot my own band name. Jeez.
Misunderstood.
Yeah, them evils.
I could go into a whole backstory with this. Are we basing this off of the prequels or the original Star Wars?
It has to be the original.
Misunderstood then.
Okay. I don't. That was up to you guys. Whichever one you wanted to pick.
I guess
didn't
in
think about
prequel
it.
sense, it's them evils.
No, yeah. 'Cause he's just a whiny little girl.
Yeah, you just blew it
Yeah.
hard.
I think one day we're gonna have to have a discussion just about Star Wars. I can see something going on
Any
here.
nerd subject, David and I will talk your head off.
Superheroes, yeah.
We'll do a side.
Marvel
one day.
Side thing for sure.
All right, and the last one, the Connors.
Oh, now it's them Evils. I almost said the Evils again. Now it's them Evils. Sorry, Roseanne, you blew it.
Why can't I think of what you're talking about? The
Roseanne.
Connors.
Roseanne.
Oh, yeah,
He's
evil.
evil now. No.
But not Dan.
No, not Dan. He's a sweetheart.
We love you, Dan.
We love you, Dan.
That's my game, you guys.
I love it.
Yeah.
The good,
I
the
like that.
misunderstood, and them evils.
Yeah,
Made it up again for us
creative.
before, so that's awesome.
Well, I appreciate that you wanted to play.
Oh, we were all about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you could, right? It's like gonna get people starting to talk
Yeah.
about things.
We're gonna play it on stage tonight. We're gonna let people think, and then at the end of a song, we're gonna ask for their answers.
All right, so I'm really excited you guys are playing tonight. So I'm excited to see all the badass energy that you bring to stage because let me talk about that really, really quick. I know you guys have to like go and prep and get ready for tonight, but you guys bring so much energy to the stage. I love it. I love
Thank
it.
you.
No, thank you.
Of course, yeah, it's what we do. It's 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 just something that comes naturally. We like to think of the mindset that the live show is what's going to bring people back as much as they like your music. It's if you don't give someone something entertaining, something cool or fun aspect behind it, like people might not come back. Or you might meet new fans there who don't necessarily like your music, but had so much fun with the energy in the live show that it's a reason to bring them back.
Oh yeah.
So we kind of use that mindset.
Well, I love it, you guys. You guys
We're
are great.
ready.
Yeah.
I know you are. I know you are. You were born ready years ago, but it's happening now.
Since
I
the
was born
womb.
12 years ago.
But it's happening now for you.
It's happening.
What did we say it was? A little chisel. A little chisel to start Rome.
To start Rome, we kind of combine the two. That works though. That totally works.
That'll just be the same
Totally works,
now on.
yeah.
People will be like, what the hell are they talking about? But we'll know.
Yeah.
I'm into it.
I love it.
I'm into it.
He's like mentally preparing already. I need to be
I'm
singing.
already, like,
Oh,
warming
la,
up.
la. I know what you're doing.
Yes.
All right, awesome.
Already in my warm-up.
Well, thank you so much for chatting and talking with me and playing the new game.
Of course.
course.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That was
Anything-
great.
One last thing you want to say? Anything?
Download our almost Fama Them Evils game app coming in 2020.
Get our
Love
new
it.
2 years of
EP.
production time.
I like that.
Yeah.
Get Rolling Stone Living Free on all your music platforms: Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes. Exactly. You know the
Everywhere.
drill.
And follow Them Evils on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all of that at /Them Evils.
Themevils.com. Yep. Themevils.com.
Say it again.
Themevils.com.
There we go.
Starting August 7th, Them Evils will be doing a short run of shows in the California area, so make sure that you go and check them out while you can. Don't forget to click that subscribe button and follow my channel for any upcoming shows and see my previous ones as well. Until next time, I'm Just Fama. Thanks so much for watching, and remember to choose happiness and be good to people. Bye.
Please hang up and try again.